In many ways, the well-being of America is directly tied to our ability to innovate. We lead, not follow. We create, not copy. We build things that change the world. The light bulb. Historically speaking, it really wasn't that long ago when the simple act of turning on a light was considered a modern marvel. And as the years have gone on, the light bulb has come a long way and served us well. Now, it's time to take the next step. Introducing LVX, Light Reinvented. This is not only the story, but the value proposition of the LVX lighting system. Our patented technology is allowing us to do things with light that bends the imagination. It will reduce your energy consumption. It will change the way we communicate in remarkable ways. It will literally improve our quality of life. But before it can do all that, two things need to happen. It must make sense financially, and it must work. Check and check. An LVX lighting system using light-emitting diodes, or LEDs, will provide you with superior lighting, and it will reduce your lighting operational costs the very first day. Our patented lights are essentially hotspots using breakthrough technology that sends embedded data signals that allow your computers to access the internet and network together. There are also applications that enable or enhance building automation. Once online, LVX lights provide you with virtually impenetrable security to your corporate communications that are meant to stay within your four walls. Sorry, Wi-Fi eavesdroppers. And we're proud to say, LVX lights will be 100% homegrown, American-made, and installed by American labor. LVX has quite a story to tell. And whether you're an elected leader, a government official, a school board member, a hospital administrator, a commercial building owner, or property manager, please allow us the next several minutes to introduce you to us and our product. The LVX lighting system is patented technology from the same people who brought us all the low-profile, ultra-bright LED lights we see nowadays on our local police cars and emergency vehicles. LEDs, or light-emitting diodes, are widely acknowledged as the wave of the future in green lighting for some already well-documented reasons. They're smaller in size, they're more versatile, they last significantly longer than other bulbs, and most importantly, they are much more energy efficient while providing a quality of light that's softer on the eye. Fluorescent and incandescent lights use heat to produce light. LEDs do not. That's why they're often called cool lights. Finally, LEDs don't contain any of the hazardous materials, such as mercury, that today's lights do. Hands down, just the LED, the light-emitting diode itself, is a superior product. But of course, the knock against them has been cost. So let's take a closer, more realistic look at that situation and see how an LVX lighting system will change all that. Two important things to note as we begin the explanation. Number one, in much the same way you get cable or satellite TV, you pay for LVX service for what our lights do, not for the lights themselves. And at no additional cost to you, we will maintain our lighting system to ensure that you're getting the ultimate performance from your system. In short, you'll never have to change a light bulb again. Number two, you can choose to pay for the LVX install when it's complete, or you can finance it over time, using your operational cost reductions to pay off the loan. Either way, our system will pay for itself, leaving you to reap the financial windfall that would otherwise go to your cost of lighting. No lighting maintenance costs, and a significant energy reduction. With these 2 points in mind, let's take a look at what is most likely your typical lighting scenario every day, every month, every year at your facility. It begins with a question. How many people does it take to change a light bulb? It's not a trick question. The fact is, there's more to changing a light than many people realize, especially within a large organization. There's the paperwork trail of purchasing, receiving, and checking inspection, delivery charges and broken bulb claims, and the occasional and unfortunate mercury cleanup. There is even more paperwork for change and repair, distribution of lighting product and its unpacking, installation, repacking and disposal, and we haven't even gotten to the expensive ballast replacement, and potential PCB disposal charge. Of course, there is the necessary paper trail for all of this too. To top it all off, as your current bulbs age and produce less light as they deteriorate, you still pay the full amount for your electricity usage for each and every one of them, multiplied by however many lights you have in your facility. As you can see, between paperwork, shipping, storage, installation, and disposal, there is a hard cost associated with everything involving the changing of a light. There are significant and hidden costs associated with your lighting. The LVX lighting system makes all of this obsolete. We put it in. We take care of it. You enjoy a superior quality of light. Besides the significant operational cost reductions that alone would seem to justify an LVX system, our technology has other capabilities that can be considered a bonus, to put it mildly. Our lights employ what we call visible light communication technology to provide wireless data communication. Simply put, LVX lights are high-tech hotspots. Our LEDs modulate faster than the human eye can see, creating an embedded data signal that communicates with your computer or any other LVX-enabled device. The modem talks back to the light above, providing two-way communication we call transceiving. It's done with light, and that is the heart of the LVX system. For years, fiber optics has demonstrated that huge amounts of information can be carried by light, but we've taken the next step. Consider LVX, fiber optics, without the fiber. And even when the lights appear to be off from an illumination standpoint, the modulating signal between the light and the device, such as a computer, can still send encoded messages back and forth. At this point, let's compare and contrast visible light communication from LVX to traditional Wi-Fi capability. Type of signal. LVX uses light. Wi-Fi uses radio frequencies or RF. Speed of signal. The speed of light is fast, as we all know, so LVX lights are fast, and getting faster all the time. Transmitting data and sending documents or video is no problem. Bandwidth. LVX operates in a virtually unlimited spectrum of light. RF signals used in Wi-Fi operate on radio frequency channels that are limited, regulated, and often busy. Have you ever been at a large stadium or other place with a high concentration of people and tried to make a call on your cell phone? Very likely, either your call didn't connect at all, or it took forever to do so. When it comes to actually sending and receiving information via visible light, as opposed to radio frequencies, that brings us to yet another LVX benefit: security. RF has a wide footprint. It transmits beyond walls and buildings. As such, it's prone to eavesdropping by unauthorized personnel. LVX visible light communication transmits data in a very secure, defined area. With our technology, data transfer signals never leave the room, and the information is exchanged only between intended sender and intended receiver. It is virtually 100% secure from an electronic standpoint, and it's just one more reason LVX makes so much sense for financial institutions, government and healthcare facilities, and the military, just to name a few. And while on the subject of security, LVX is developing visual and audio upgrades that allow us to place cameras in selected fixtures, as well as speakers and microphones. Also in commercial development is the ability to have our lights change intensity and color on demand. For example, in a situation where there's a fire in a building, our wayfinding lighting capability would turn lights green to indicate the pathway to safety and red indicating the direction to danger. The applications for these system upgrades would obviously apply to virtually any type of building or facility, anywhere. The LVX mission is to change the way we look at light, not just as a way to illuminate a room, but to transmit data, to enhance communication, to increase security, all while actually reducing energy consumption. Admittedly, it's a tall order. Our objective is to create a complex, visible light communication infrastructure and offer a united and reliable service across our country. To do this, our equipment must be built to our demanding specifications. System integrity is paramount. And that's exactly why our plan for moving forward is both strategic and pragmatic. We have a three-step process to your implementation of an LVX system. Phase 1 will involve the installation of a few lights at your facility. This will accomplish a few things. It will introduce you to our technology and serve as a demonstration and educational tool for your constituents. A Phase 1 agreement will also reserve your facility's place in line as manufacturing begins to meet the widespread demand for LVX lights. During Phase 2, we will install a more significant number of lights in specified areas of your facility: a large work area, a reception area, a conference room, and so forth. Phase 2 will include the installation of the most current technology and lighting infrastructure. Phase 3 calls for the commissioning, installation, and full deployment of an LVX system at your facility to provide a full and rich experience with our visible light communication system. Faster data transfer speeds, building automation, and other enhancements will be realized in Phase 3. The time frame from Phase 1 through Phase 3 is expected to be approximately 2 years, timing and scope of project. If, for any reason whatsoever, you choose not to see the project through Phase 3, you will be allowed to terminate the agreement. Consider it our guarantee to accommodate your comfort level. Stepping into the future with LVX allows you to step into a world where American-made and installed systems combine superior lighting with high-speed data transmission and security. Not only will an LVX system pay for itself, it will provide huge lighting operational savings. LVX proves American innovation and ingenuity is thriving. That's good for your bottom line. That's good for America. LVX system. Light reinvented.